Hello bachcho, how are you? Hope you are fine. And as you know, in previous video we have learned the mechanism or the manner by which the covalent bond is going to be formed. And in this video, we are going to be having a more explanation on covalent bond, that is CB. So in previous class we have learned there is a three types of covalent bonds, in which first is single covalent bond, which is shown by the single dash, and actually it is constituted by a electron pair that is of two electrons. How that? So it is here this electron and this electron, this atom A and this atom B will share individual one electron each, and then they are going to be formed a single bond in between A and B atom, forming single covalent bond. So the another type of the covalent bond is, after single covalent bond, that is double covalent bond. Double covalent bond. And we know that double covalent bond is represented by the double dash, and it is going to be constituted by two electron pair, that is, we can say four electrons. Now dear students, how these four electrons? Consider this atom A and this atom B. This atom having a two valence electron to share, and this B atom having a two electron to be shared. Now this atom will share this one electron with atom B, and this atom also going to be shared one electron with this B. And by mutual sharing of two electrons by each combining atom, there is double covalent bond is going to be formed between AB atom to form a molecule AB, and this is nothing but double covalent bond. And after this, the third type is nothing but triple covalent bond. Actually, it is represented by the triple dash in between two atoms in a molecule, so that we can simply say it is constituted by three electron pairs, that is, we simply say six electrons. How that? So this atom A, and it having a, we can suppose it having a three valence electron that is available to share, and here is a B atom having a again three electron to be shared. Then they will share their electron like this, and actually these two electrons constitute a single covalent bond. This again will form a double covalent bond, and this electron pair is constituted the triple covalent bond between AB molecule, and this is nothing but triple covalent bond. So we have shared in the beautiful and in concise way the formation of the different covalent bond in between two atoms, and mostly I would like to share again. This is going to be formed by, the mutual sharing of equal number of electrons of combining atoms. In this way, here the sharing of electron is very important. So we have seen that In the formation of ionic bond, there is electron transfer takes place from metal to non-metal, and the different charged ion produce their cation anion, and the force of attraction, that is because of oppositely charge, that is responsible to form a bond, that is ionic bond. But here the electron is going to be shared in between atoms, and because of sharing of electrons, a kind of attraction force is developed there, and this attraction force is usually going to be hold these atoms together. So this is the manner by which the covalent bond is going to be formed. But here we have seen in ionic bond, electrons are transferred, and in covalent bond the electrons are going to be shared, and the transfer of electrons and formation of ionic bond, and the sharing of electrons and formation of covalent bond, this is in order to complete either octet or duplet of the atoms in general case, or we can say in most of case, and they get quite stable. Okay, bachcho? So we'll see the very important characteristics of these single, double and triple covalent bonds. Now here we'll see the important bond characteristics of covalent bond. And in this characteristic, the first characteristic is that is the bond length, which will be abbreviated as BL. Now remember this thing, guys, students. Here is a single covalent bond, here is a double covalent bond, and here is a triple covalent bond. Single covalent bond, double covalent bond, and triple covalent bond. And single covalent bond is the longest bond, and in this way bond length decreases. This is nothing but single covalent bond. This is double covalent bond, and this is the triple covalent bond. So here we get the idea that actually single bond is the longest bond, and the triple bond is the, we can simply say, the shortest bond. You just consider, so when I write the example like this, you simply consider example. Here I have written nitrogen single bond. Here I have written nitrogen double bond is there, and here I have written nitrogen triple bond. You can easily identify the single bond, double bond, triple bond. Remember this note that I am going to tell you. Covalent bond can be represented by using sign dash, but there is no any symbol or sign or any indication or any notation to represent the ionic bond. That is, ionic bond, we can say it is invisible, which we have just understood. So in examination we have the example like this: nitrogen single bond, nitrogen double bond, and nitrogen triple bond, and they will ask arrange these three molecules on the basis of their decreasing or increasing bond length. So here we get the idea that single bond is always the longest bond and triple bond is always the shortest bond. So here is a single bond, here is a single bond. So in this way the question will be asked. So which is the longest bond, which is the shortest bond, we should know this. So according to this concept, the nitrogen single bond must be longest, and the nitrogen triple bond must be shortest. And like this, the bond length may be decreases. This is the longest bond, this is the shortest bond. So this is one of the most important bond parameter of the covalent bond. After this, we have another bond characteristics, that is the we can say bond strength. Bond strength. Bond strength, we can simply say, or it is also called as bond dissociation energy. Bond dissociation energy, it is very long word, BDE, bond dissociation energy. Now, according to concept, here is a single covalent bond, here is a double covalent bond, and here is a triple covalent bond. So, it is known that here is a very important note I will write down. The shorter the bond, weaker the bond. Here I want to explain for these letters. Shorter the bond is stronger the bond. Stronger the bond. This is one of the very famous slogan in the chemistry. So we know that this single covalent bond is the longest bond and this triple covalent bond is the shortest bond. So shorter bonds are stronger bond. क्या यहाँ से क्या पता चलता है बच्चों? Here we get notice the shortest bond is the strongest bond. Shortest bond is strongest bond. So this is the longest bond. This means that it must be weakest bond. This is the shortest bond. Triple bond is nothing but shortest bond. The shortest bond must be strong. So it must be strong and this must be weak. So here we get that this triple bond is the most strongest bond, strongest covalent bond, and this single covalent bond is the, we can simply say, weakest covalent bond. So I want to tell you that this double bond and this double covalent bond has the intermediate characteristics of single and triple covalent bond. So this is the bond strength order. You suppose that this is the single bond which is the longest but weaker, and this is the, we can simply say, this is the triple covalent bond. This is the triple covalent bond that must be shortest and the strongest bond we can guess. Okay, these are the two important, very important bond characteristics about the covalent bond. And after this, I want to tell you that about the, here you consider, here is the ionic bond and here is the covalent bond. And if you guess about its strength, if you guess about its strength, so in covalent bond and when we compare the covalent bond and ionic bond, the ionic bond is the strongest bond, my dear friends. Actually, the ionic bond equals to the strongest bond than the covalent bond. So we can simply say that if we compare the ionic bond and covalent bond is the weaker bond here. It is the weaker bond. Okay, my dear students, in this way we get the quite good idea about the bond characteristics of covalent bond. Here we learn another most important point, that is the properties of covalent compound. Covalent compounds. Properties of covalent compound. Now, my dear students, we have studied the first property, that is its physical states. So generally the ionic compound used to find in mostly crystalline solid form but the covalent compounds may be found in solid, liquid as well as gaseous phase. Any physical states, they can be found out at ordinary room temperature pressure. Second thing, you can mostly say that they are if they are getting in all these physical states, we can simply say these are generally they are the second characteristics of the covalent compound. We can simply say that these have like that we have mentioned in the ionic compound, they have about their melting and boiling point. So here I want to write the melting point and boiling point. And in ionic compound, melting point, boiling point used to high, but here they have low melting and boiling point. After this, here I will discuss about their solubility. So in solubility, the most the important thing is that the covalent compounds are insoluble in water. They are insoluble in water, but पानी में insoluble होते बच्चों. पानी में they do not get dissolved, but they are soluble. They are soluble in, we can say, the inorganic solvent, like that. We can take the example of ether, we can take the example of alcohol, we can take the example of benzene, like this. We can take the example of CCl4, that is a carbon tetrachloride. They are the inorganic solvents, and generally the covalent compounds are soluble in inorganic solvents. After this, another point is that about their, we can simply say their conductivity. So my dear students, when we talk about the conductivity, that is about the heat or electrical conductivity, then we can simply say that here the covalent compounds are actually bad conductor of heat and electricity. But why these are the bad conductor of heat and electricity? Because there is no free electrons are available. Because you might have known that to conduct the electricity through the medium or any substance, there is a necessity of free electrons, because flow of electrons is called as actually electricity or current. But in covalent bond, as you know that electrons are busy, electrons are engaged in the formation of bond by sharing it. So whatever electrons in the valence shell, these are going to be busy, or they are engaged in the formation of bond, that is they are shared. That's why there is no free electrons, and because of no free electrons, actually the covalent compounds are bad conductor of electricity. But here is the one exception is that we can simply take the example of graphite, which is the most purest allotrope of the carbon, which is the good conductor of electricity or current. You can also do the experiment in the school, not at the home. At the two end of your lead pencil, you can connect the one high volt battery, small battery, and you can connect one small LED bulb to it, and you just connect these two terminal of the cell or battery to through this lead pencil, then definitely the bulb will glow. It indicates that the graphite, which is made up of graphite, which is nothing but your lead pencil, it is a good conductor of electricity. So this is the one we can mostly say the characteristics of covalent compound. So after this, I have here the very small or brief discussion about the another types of covalent bond. Another type of covalent bond, and here we will see types of covalent bond. So in this way, I want to say the another type of covalent bond, that is one is sigma covalent bond, and second is pi covalent bond. Pi covalent bond. It is represented by the sigma letter. This is represented by the pi letter. So let me tell you. Here we have the one single bond. Here is a single covalent bond. Here is double covalent bond. And there is triple covalent bond. So this is a single covalent bond. This is a double covalent bond. This is the triple covalent bond. And let me tell you the very important note that the first and single covalent bond is always sigma bond. Sigma bond that actually we have already learned in the GOC part. So here this is the signal bond. So this bond must be sigma bond. This bond must be sigma bond. Now there is a double bond. So the first bond must be formed before forming the double bond. So first bond must be sigma and second must be pi. In this triple covalent bond, first bond must be sigma bond and remaining two bond must be pi bonds. So in this way we can also say that the single bond is sigma bond. Out of this double bond में एक सिग्मा दूसरा पाई और ट्रिपल बॉन्ड में एक सिग्मा दूसरे दोनों क्या होते हैं पाई बॉन्ड होते हैं. And when we compare their bond strength, when we compare the bond strength, it is a sigma bond and it is a pi bond, then the sigma covalent bond, then it is a pi covalent bond, and sigma covalent bond is more stronger and pi covalent bond is more weaker bond. So this is having a fundamental discussion about the covalent bond, and already we have completed the topic, that is ionic bond. So I hope you are getting the quite good idea about the way and types of different covalent bond. Thank you so much.